Okay, we have a test tomorrow on coordinate graphing and number sequences and rules, so this homework's kind of important. Let's take a look at it. It says each number pattern sequence below has a rule. Study the chart, especially problem 1. They're referring to the first sequence, sequence A. Then fill in the missing numbers and rule. So remember, our position is our input. For example, position 1, n equals 1, n equals 2, n equals 3, n equals 4, and n equals 5. And our terms would be the output. So when n equals 1, this term is 2 for this sequence. When n equals 2, the term equals 4. When n equals 3, the term equals 6. When the input, or n equals 4, the term equals 8. When n equals 5, our output or term equals 10. So it's pretty straightforward. We're taking the position and multiplying it by 2 in this case, and that is the rule for this sequence, 2n. For any n, you multiply it by 2 and you get the term. The next sequence, sequence B, they've given us the first 3 terms, 1, 3, and 5, and they've also given us the rule. The rule is 2n minus 1. So 2 times the position in the sequence minus 1 should give us the term. So let's check that for the ones they've given us. When n equals 1, that would be 2 times 1 minus 1. 2 times 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1, so that works. 2 times 2 minus 1 would be 4 minus 1, which is 3. And 2 times 3 is 6, minus 1 is 5. So we've verified that this rule works for the terms they've given us. Now we just need to figure out the next 2 terms. When n equals 4, 2 times 4 minus 1 would be 8 minus 1, which is 7. And when n equals 5, 2 times 5 minus 1 would be 2 times 5 is 10, minus 1 is 9. And you can see that the term is increasing by 2 each time. Okay, let's pick one where they haven't given us the rule. Let's look at sequence G. Okay, the first term, when n equals 1, the term equals 1. When n equals 2, the term equals 4. When n equals 3, the term equals 9. When n equals 4, the term equals 16. So what could I do to move this down a bit? What could we be doing to the position number, the 1, to get 1? It could just equal the position number in that case. But then when I look at when the position is 2, the term would have to be 2 if that was the rule. So it's more complicated than that. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, but 2 times 1 should be 2. Our term should be 2 there, so it's not that. 1 times itself, 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times itself, 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times itself, 3 times 3 is 9. So it looks like these numbers are being squared. So the position times itself equals the term. So when we get to position 5, we'll do 5 times 5, or 5 squared, equals 25. And the rule would be n times n, or n squared. Okay, I hope that helps with that homework. Just fill out, you're trying to fill out, determine all the rules. Basically anywhere there's a blank line, fill in the rule or the term for all those blank lines and you'll be done. Alright, see you tomorrow.